Namaste. So we will start with the Yoga Sutras. The first chapter, Samadhipada, the first verse, Sutra 1. Atha Yoganushasanam. Atha means how else? What? Now. All these are the meanings of the word Atha. Yoga comes from the dhatu yuj. Yujyate anena iti yogaha. Based on nirukta. What does it mean? Yuj means is union, total, everything. Connection. Connection between what? Connection with your own inner self. The inner self with the higher self. Anushasanam. Discipline, instructions, indoctrination. Indoctrination means inculcating a person with skills, knowledge, strategies. Okay, those are all. Laying down the law, directions, guidance. All these are Anushasanam. So what does Atha Yoga Anushasanam means then? How else the total discipline for the connection, for the higher connection be established? Or now let's bring in the union through instructions and commands and advice. Or now I will lay down the law for the union. Or being in the now is yoga. So all these means Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Now let's look at the next verse. Yogaschitta vritti nirodhaha. We'll break it. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. We saw what is yoga already. What is chitta vritti? To tell it in a very gross manner, monkey mind. Yeah, our thoughts moving from one subject to another subject, just like this. Yeah. So chitta vritti is the thinking state of mind, imaginations, feeling, emotions, continuous course of thoughts, jumping from one thought to another thought. Nirodhaha, prevention, restraint, destruction, annihilation, suppression. All these are nirodha. Means what? Yoga is a tool to prevent this monkey mind from jumping from one thought to another thought. Yoga can be used as a medium, as an instrument to restrain the continuous course of thoughts running into our mind, helping us to focus on one, being in the now. So that is yoga, isn't it? So yoga helps to make sure that we focus on one thought at a time rather than jumping from one thought to another thought. If the chitta vrittis are restrained, then what happens? Why are we doing this? Why should we stop this continuous course of thoughts? That's what is given in Sutra 3. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. Tada, at that time. Then, when the chitta vrittis are restrained. When the chitta vritti nirodha happens, then at that particular time, drashtuhu, the seer, the one who is practicing, that particular person, swarupe, he becomes wise, he becomes learned, he is in his own nature. Avasthanam, sthiti, sthairya, that is, he gets established in his own nature. Isn't it? When we don't have our thoughts running from one to the other, we are in a very calm state of mind, And in that calm state of mind, we can really get into our own inner self. So that is what it is. Tada drashtu swarupe vasthanam means the seer is stable by himself, or he abides in his own nature, he abides in his own self. So yogas chitta vritti nirodha, when that happens, tada drashtu swarupe vasthanam will happen. Through what? Yoga as a tool, as an instrument to prevent the chitta vrittis and to establish in his or her own self. We'll see the next verses in the next session. Om